Hello and welcome back. In this short video, we'll have a look at how we can use SQLAlchemy to connect to an existing database and execute a select statement. So we import SQLAlchemy into our Python code and give it the abbreviation DB. We also define the DB schema that we have already defined in the database and we want to work. The first thing we need to do is to create a database engine. This essentially tells the SQLAlchemy code which driver to use and the password and the username and where to find the database or the server. Here in our little example, we use a free file hosting system, Files.io, and get a free small database for this. So here we create the engine, and now we tell Postgres, the SQLAlchemy driver, that we use Postgres and this driver. And here is the long connection string. This is what we get from the database hosting service. We also amend the search path to the DB schema name. Then we use this engine to create an inspector that we can use to retrieve the information from the database. As a first thing, we get back the table names. So we use the inspector to query the database and get the table names. And then we get the metadata about the table. And for example, we know that we have a samples table, so we create this as a Python object here and retrieve the information from SQLAlchemy from the database. As an example, we can put the columns into a list. We do the same thing for the other table. And now we can do a simple select statement. We prepare our SQL statement using the select method in Python on the table samples. And then we connect to the database and get a result back. Here we open a connection, and here we execute the statement that we have prepared, and now we can print it. You can also have more complex statement, for example with a where statement. Here we use a syntax where we use the dot and then append the constraint that we want to add. Again, we first prepare our statement, use a select from the storage, the table in this case. And now we add the where clause to specify any constraint that we have. We connect to the database again, execute the statement, and now we get the output back. We convert it into a Python dictionary so we can print it easily. And then, for example, we can extract the relevant ID from that dictionary. Now, if we execute the statement, we get the following output. We have now the prepared statement. This is what SQLAlchemy prepares for us. Here, select from the tables, and this is the output. We can also do the following with the second statement, find the corresponding storage location. Again, this is the output that we prepare, the statement that we execute, and then here we get the output as a Python dictionary.